fake news about coronavirus and the lockdown. COVID-19 is a virus that spread from Wuhan's food market in December 2019 because of an infectious bat. Yes, the world is at its knee because someone in China had the urge to eat a bat out of all things in the world. There are some myths and misinformation about the disease which might create harm, and if people were smart enough, then I wouldn't be doing this. There are two types of people: smart people that have comprehensible reasons for their actions, and there are some very smart people who have incomprehensible reasons for their meaningless actions. We will be talking about the latter ones. Some people out there are claiming that COVID 19 would end on May 18 by stars aligning in a certain manner. Why not focus on land? We have enough problems already. Even if they do something, we don't know yet. Correlation is not causation. It's named COVID 19 because it started out in 2019. Yes, Fox News, it's not because it's the 19th time we're facing coronavirus, but people conspiring this to be a Yahudi sazish. Understand one thing. They've incurred much more loss than we did, and trust me, there are much more efficient ways to destroy a country. As a matter of fact, they don't need any tool. They've given us internet with minimal knowledge, and that's enough. Debunking herd immunity is our first priority because if people believe in this, it's gonna cost a lot of lives. Correlating it with influenza is the same as correlating Trump with Hitler. He speaks the same hate speech as Hitler did, so we should definitely take him down. But we all know the same actions don't always lead to the same path every time. Moreover, a vaccine is not out there. People will adopt natural immunity and would get infected and end up needing care. And guess what? We don't have enough doctors. People will die then. History does teach us about the past, but history cannot be replicated in the future. Fundamentally, the events might be similar. For example, the rise and fall of empires. However, I argue that if you use so broad and generic terms, then they are applicable to everything in life. So the myth that history would teach us to get out of this situation is utterly wrong, but history can provide us an idea of the situation. Bill Gates was warning before anyone understood the problem. Not only Bill Gates, but there are many other people who had seen this coming and were attacking the flawed healthcare system around the world. It's a known fact that the World War did not amount to as many deaths as did the influenza. Now consider yourself the world's richest man and then devise a plan to make money. Oh yeah, I'll do charity in Africa for some rainy day when the world would face a pandemic from a bat eaten in China. Social enterprise doesn't seem like a lucrative operation for Bill Gates. He has the best consultants on his speed dial. He could have invested in capital or started out anything else. His firm is doing a favor upon the world and he has no ulterior motives to it as well. If he had the greed to be more rich, trust me, there are many more ways to be rich. RB is a company that provides you with essential household items. If one of their products mentions eliminating all harmful elements on a surface, then it necessarily doesn't mean they produced a disease. Seriously, do you think a James Bond villain is sitting behind RB and throwing out his plan on the back of a bottle? Medicines are selling more, doctors are being paid more. Anthony Fauci was a nobody before this. Do you presume all this to be a secret society who pulled this off to make money? I know making money is hard, but not literally insanely hard as this much. Why do we fall for these empty claims and get excited by them? Well, we love good stories and insane animations and possibilities. Try educating a child over the benefits of washing hands, and he'll be in deep sleep with eyes wide open in a few seconds. Show him a soap superhero, and he'll worship that guy. Since childhood, we have a fascination of thinking beyond our horizon on simple matters, rather than be grounded to this world and understand it. Now, many of you have grown in size and some have grown in intellect and would object on this allegation. Well, I would say emotional intelligence plays a role over here as well. And another factor is that we've made news delivery itself so boring that we've made news to spice up. Now, a small percentage wouldn't settle for this argument as well. We love certainty, and we've been taught certainty in life. Get educated, make money, have a beautiful wife, then buy a home and have children and repeat it on your children. Education doesn't get you money, nor does money get you a good wife. This process is not linear as well. In all of these conspiracy theories, we find certainty and we blame an individual to relax ourselves. We're not used to uncertainty. We need someone or something to blame to soothe ourselves. We cannot know the answer to every question and we cannot solve every problem. We can struggle as we have for ages to find answers. The questions of the human race remain the same, but the answers change. And if they don't change, we would have remained static. The world is figuring out COVID 19, and to this day, we're getting new updates every minute. Relax and stay home, and don't spread news that you can't back up or doesn't filter through your common sense. Many of you don't have common sense, so stay home silently, please. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe our channel for more content.